Alrighty, welcome one and all to FormulaOCE. We're here for the Japanese Grand Prix. We're here for the third final round of the championship. We have only just 3 rounds to go. We've got Japanese Grand Prix here tonight. We have the Mexican Grand Prix next Wednesday night, and then we have the Brazilian Grand Prix the week after for the final round of the Wednesday night championship. And we're here at Suzuka to determine what will go down here. It's the famous Suzuka circuit. I'm going to find who's going to sell that first. It'll be Crew to Karma, so I'm just going to... What's Cruder doing? No idea what's Cruder doing there. But we'll stay with Cruder because I'm about to announce the Twitch thing. As everybody starts off their lap times and everybody starts streaming. Fantastic. Thanks. That's the worst thing about being on this account, is getting all the stuff. I'm just gonna at everybody where the stream is. 3 rounds to go. Japan GP Wednesday. Watch Dutchy win by 50 seconds. There we go. I'm gonna get some shit for that. Alrighty, everybody. Stay on board here with Crew to Karma. Crew to Karma, of course, Japan, always one of those circuits. I actually like Japan. I mean, it's one of those circuits where shit can get really... Yeah, it's either... It can go absolutely right for you, absolutely wrong for you. I think Japan's one of those tracks where that can happen. And it's going to be interesting to see tonight to see what goes out in the championship. Of course, only 3 points separate Reptile and Wiggy. Whereas Sundays, it's now, what, 4 points? Thanks to me being a dickhead and putting in an appeal for an incident that I probably didn't need to appeal for. 27.899 from Crew to Karma. He goes to the top and is the first on the board. Plum Plate with a 29.640. As a bunch of drivers are just starting off their lap times, as I'm about to tweet out on Twitter about the stream. We'll stay on board with Oxygen Thief, actually. Told me to say some nice things about him tonight, and while he's doing that, Plum Plate has crashed. Where's the Renault? Where's the Renault? Where's the Renault? Goats for life. He's done it out of in the S's in the first sector, so you're going to see a lot of that tonight, I think. You're going to see a lot of that tonight. Don't mind me, just let me just tweet this out, and then I'll open the stream chat. FormulaOCE, as Oxygen Thief is about to finish off his lap time right now. This should be surely to the top for Oxygen Thief. No, it's not. It's a terrible lap, actually. Absolutely terrible. He's broken Reptile in the Ferrari as I tweet this out. There we go. And I am now going to still on board here with Reptile for a little bit of a lap. Let's see what he can do. It's going to be a cautious lap for Reptile since it's only Q1, so there's no point of any heroics here in Q1. You don't want to go too crazy. Crew Karma has retired in the pit lane with 27.8. That's actually smart. Yeah, 27.8. I think that's a smart choice to do. I'm trying to get my Japan notes up to date. Don't mind me, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, 27.899, that's a good time to be on, and I'm about to hear myself on stream. There we go, I turned myself down, and the chat is now open. Hallelujah. Broken Reptile coming to the end of his lap time now. Chrissy's teammate coming out on circuit right now. And let's see what the Reptilian can do here at the moment. Car number 2 across the line, it's only 27. If I was him, I would go again. 28.7 is not a great lap. As Oxygen FIFA Priest to 28.2. So not bad from Oxygen FIFA. He goes to the top with 28.2. And so it goes to third, excuse me. As this is another yellow flag, but I think it's just cars letting cars through at the moment. Wiggy out on circuit right now. Chris out on circuit as well. As Chris is just coming through turn 12 now and coming up to the spoon curve very shortly. This is actually on a lap. 48.814 is the first time he's done, but he's going for it again. Strategy around here, it's meant to be a dry race, so strategy around here, soft medium or medium soft, really, unless you're not confident with your tyres, then you would go soft hard, but soft medium is such a superior strategy, or medium soft, but it depends on, of course, safety cars, if safety cars become a factor. Here comes the best across the line, and this will take it to the top, it will, 27.605 from him. Reptile is gone again, and that puts him P4. But for Reptile, it is only Q number 1. Chris starts his slow part. Wiggy starts behind an RRL Dutchie, who's in P18 right now. I was going to bring Dutchie in for a onboard hot lap, but I wasn't. That'd be too mean for me to do. Because trust me, talking and driving is not easy. It is not easy in this game, let me tell you. That's why when I got asked to be interviewed during Sunday, it didn't go, unless it didn't go well for me. Here's Chris, 31.687 in the first sector. Not too shabby by Chris at the moment. Chris looking alright here tonight. Also 28.0. So at the moment, 28.0 from Broken Reptile. Hartwiggy, the one ahead. We'll stick with Hartwiggy at the moment. Let's see what Hartwiggy can do. McLaren, of course, looking to try and take the championship lead over Broken Reptile here tonight. 3 rounds to go in the championship for Wednesday nights. 130, looking very nicely done by the McLaren at the moment. He better hope Blackhammer moves out of the way, and he does. Blackhammer moves out of the way as here comes Hartley to finish off his lap time, and it's going to be a 27.4. That's a very good first lap, but Chris does a 27.29. Well, it's game on here at the moment. The Ferrari absolutely up there at the moment, and Hartwig might have a bit of a challenger that is not named Jenny Gooch, who is not here tonight because there's no spots for the Gooch. Jenny Gooch saying turn 1 def, and I agree. I don't know why OCE Apex keeps saying Plum Plate's best driver when we all know your Plum Plate. Here comes Elon now, starting off his lap time. Dutchie's actually been at the P4, so Dutchie doing a very nice job at the moment. As Fries now comes in, and he's like 0.8 pole in his time. This should secure his spot in Q2. P10. The margin between him and elimination is about a second, so he might be okay. There's guys like Elon who can definitely pick up the pace. Notorious as well on his best day can definitely pick up the pace as well. So shall be interesting to see how this all plays out here at the moment. Mamula now has gone to P9, so that moves Frizy down to P11, and he's actually spun. Frizy goes for a spin. Is that rain on one lens? No, it's not. I'm just blind. Sydney Swan out there as well. Sydney Swan on his best day can be definitely up there as well in the racing point. So this will be a fascinating fight out of Q1. No doubt about it. Torres about to start off his lap time. Elon only 29.7, but he's on a lap now. Actually is done. I think Reptile, I think if you're Little T down, I think you have to, maybe Mamula down, I think you have to go for another lap. I think Mamula downwards, you have to go for another lap. You absolutely have to go for another lap. That's just my opinion. I think if you're Mamula downwards, you have to go for another lap just to be safe. Even though it's a second the gap, you got guys like Elon, Sydney Swan, who definitely can be up there. But you just want to do a lap just in case. You may just have to. Depends, really. It really depends. Sparky on his best day could find some pace too, so... Yeah. Chris on top of the moment, 27.2 right now. Huntley equals done with 27.4, so it'll be very interesting to see strategy that gets played out in Q2, because you can go soft or medium here easily. So that's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Elon about to cross the line. This might be his final lap to really get up in the Q top 15, and he's there. P12 for now, 28.730. So he goes to 12 right now. Should that be enough? I don't know. It's Notorious. Notorious is going to be the next one across the line here right now. Notorious out there on a lap time. And yes, there's some close times. The best with a 27.605. Dutchy with a 27.606. There's a few other close ones down the board as well. Elon with 28.730 and Goats for Life at 28.735. Torres actually lifted off here. He's gone for a back-to-back lap. I don't know why you would do that, but hey, I'm retired in 3 weeks' time, so I shouldn't judge. Here comes Sydney Swan now. This should put him in the top 15. Across the line. Oh, easily. P9. Easily in the P9. Yeah, I've changed my mind. I think if you're Frizy downwards, you have to come out for another lap. I think you got to. Maybe. I don't know. Don't know. Here comes Sparky, who's about to go for a second lap here now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Stormhunter's only 4 tips away from Frizy here. Goats for Life. If he can knuckle a lap down, he can definitely be up there as well. So, yeah, I think Frizy downwards, you have to go back out there. I don't think Little T needs to be out there. And of course, Stroke Ace and Black Hammer just doing lap after lap. But to be fair, Pompo is already out. So, honestly, it could be that top 15, but except Notorious, who can be a quick driver, if he can get a lap down, could definitely spring up a surprise. So that's what some of these guys have to think about as Stroke Race has spun. Not the first of people have done that in the first sector, so I wouldn't give him crap for that, because I've spun there many times. Stormhunter about to finish off his lap time right now in the Mercedes. Chris saying, oh, and Stormhunter validates, if I'm him, I'm lift off right now. There we go. Yep, he lifts off. Go again. Chris saying, Chris saying I'm lost on what to start on. Well, I mean, so am I for Sunday. I'm not gonna lie. Again, both can work, but it all depends on how's the safety car going to go around here. How's the safety car going to go? Frizy has not come out on circuit, which might be a good choice, might be a bad choice. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, here at this circuit, it's all going to depend on what the safety car's going to do. It really is. Because say you're on the mediums and say about lap 10 the safety car comes out, you're screwed on those mediums because you have to go on the hards. You just can't go on those softs. That's the disadvantage of going the ultimate strategy at a circuit like this. And those are the things you got to think about. But then if there's no safety car and you go medium soft and you're very good on your medium tyres, you're going to be so fast in the end of those softs. So it's like a lottery. It really is. It's like a lottery in what you think you can do and what you can't do. It really is. Goats for Life goes P13, the exact same lap time as Frizy. Frizy must have only just got him in the millionths of seconds in his lap. So Frizy will be a little bit more comfortable there that he won't get eliminated. Here comes Sompano, 2/10 up. Is it going to be enough? Here comes Sparky to cross the line. It's only a 29.2 for Sparky. But he gets another go around. Here comes Storm Hutto. Is it enough to get into... Confirm it is. It's P14 for now. Eglon will definitely have to go. Here at the moment, he'll definitely have to go for it. Black Hammer is not on a lap, but he might be about to start his lap time now. Don't forget that I have a glitch because I'm a minute ahead of everybody. No, Black Hammer's not made it to the line. Okay. I don't know what Black Hammer was doing there. Notorious though may move up. Let's see what Notorious will do. Coming to the end now, Notorious. This is going to get him into Q. No, it's not. Wow, Notorious not on the pace here tonight. Conor McGregor absolutely nowhere. Goats for Life is in. Storm Hutto's safe. Elon doesn't need to go unless Sparky sprints. Well, Sparky is a 10th up. Is he up in the middle? No, it's not going to be enough unless he finds hugely amount of time in the last sector, which is not easy. Elon crosses the line and goes to 11th. Sparky at the end of his lap time right now has lifted off. And that is Q1 done. There we go. Q1 is done and dusted for the Japanese Grand Prix. It's Chris on top with a 27.292. Hartley close behind Abyss Dutchy. Reptile, I don't think has shown his true pace at the moment. Sandbagging? Not really. He's probably just messed up one of the sectors and it screwed him, so. But now the strategy really gets into play here right now. What is everyone going to do? Is someone going to try and start on the sauce or is someone going to try and start on the mediums? There we go. There's who's outside the top 10. Sparky, Plum Plate, Notorious Black Hammer and Stroke Race. And it could be a great fight to see who will get into Q2. Stay with us. This is going to be very tasty. So there's the times. Look how close it is between 13, 14, 15. Very close between 13, 14th and 15th there. And we are now coming towards Q2, everybody. As Jenny Gooch is allowed to spectate. Okay, alright. Alright, he's left. Okay. I didn't think he was allowed to do that. Anyway, about to kick things off here. Mamula and Frizy out on circuit right now. And medium tyres have been laid out. Bunch of them on mediums right now. So this will be interesting to see how it all plays out here at the moment. In this one, we got a bunch of medium runners out there at the moment. It's all going to be about getting that lap time down, because you don't really want to do 2 laps on your mediums. You really don't. You'd prefer to do 1 lap on your mediums, because it'll just help those mediums in the race a bit more to go as long as you want. But again, as I said, it's the risk of starting the mediums here, because you want to get to about, what, about lap 15? You want to get to about 14, 15, 16 around here on those mediums to get on those softs at the end. But, you know, if the safety car comes out lap 10, you're just screwed. If you're on those mediums, where you want the safety car to come out is about lap 8. Because then everyone ahead of you is going to be on those hards. Or lap 6, I mean, not lap 8. Because you could pretty much risk it on the set of front mediums from there. You pretty much could. As Mamula out there at the moment, the Mercedes driver. These cars are just getting themselves ready for this final run here in Q2. The Mercedes now, to see if we can get into Q3 here. So we have, what, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 9 drivers out there on mediums right now. Well, if I'm someone like Chris, I'd go on the softs. Reptile may do that. No, he's gone on the mediums, as I say it. If I'm someone like Chris, I'd go on the softs. I'm going to see this amount of people on the medium tyres, I'd go on the softs, because the softs are, they have that advantage early, but they do have that advantage, but boy, when you're on those mediums, you're a little bit back for a little bit, but then you come back towards them at the end of the stint, as Goats for Life has retired pretty much in the same spot as Plum Plate earlier in Q1. Here comes Mamula now, so it means it's 4 drivers that will be out. 30.051 from Mamula. Here comes Frizy to cross the line. And Frizy now, it is not a great lap from him, but he's probably just getting himself ready for a run on the mediums. Crew to Karma now on the medium tyres. Best lap on the mediums I'm looking for, you're going to be in the 27s, 28s. Oh, it's a validation from Kruder. Oh dear. If you're in the high 28s, like 28.0, 28.1, I think that's a really good lap on mediums. If you can somehow get in the 27s, there's a 29.266 from Storm Hutto. I think if you're in a really good situation with 29, sorry, 29. 28.0, 28.1 on a set of mediums, you're looking good. But if you're 29s, you'd be a little bit nervous. If you can get in the 27s on a set of mediums, that'd be pretty good for you. Oxygen Thief, 28.5, that's not too bad. That's not too bad from Oxygen Thief, 28.5. But it's going to depend on what everyone else does behind him. Sydney Swan lifts off. So I don't know what happened to Sydney Swan there. So here comes Crew to Karma. On it again. I'm very surprised to see the amount of people on mediums, actually. Very surprised, but it's only 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this session, to be fair. Let's see what Crew can do here. Crew to Karma in the Renault. Eagle improves to a 29.009 and goes second Here comes Kruder. Bounce across the line. It's a 28.451. He goes to the top. Here comes Hartwiggy. Hartwiggy's going to be the next one. Bunch. There's about 2 drivers up ahead that are... Oh, that's a validation. And we're seeing this season from Hartwiggy. We saw this in Hungary, I believe, where he tried to go for the alternate and it didn't work for him. He invalidated. Ooh, what is he going to do? Is he going to go again? He could. Oxygen Thief goes to 27. That's a good time. 27.9 from Oxygen Thief. He goes to the top. Dutchy begins his lap. Pinju, Little T, Abyss. He surely has to go again, surely. So yeah, 27.9. That's a very good lap on the mediums. Reptiles get himself ready. Hartwiggy goes again. He better hope he doesn't invalidate. Or could be trouble for him. Here comes Dutchy on his lap. 31.909. Not a bad first sector. Could have been better. Pinju has invalidated. Little T's around. McLaren, who could take the constructors here tonight. Not looking that great for them right now. With that happening. So Reptile goes for his flyer. Hartwiggy looking alright at the moment, but Dutchy's going to be the first one across the line here at the medium runners. Since Pinchu has invalidated. City Swan did a 28.854. Here comes Dutchy now in the Alpha Tauri. Let's see what he can do here at the moment. Hartwiggy's on invalidated, and he skinned a little toe here from Chris. Oh dear, Reptile will not like to see that as Dutchy goes to P2. Hartwiggy getting the toe from the teammate he's battling the championship with. Oh boy, as Hartwiggy now crosses the line. This is going to be 27, only 27.833, not a perfect lap. 27.833. I mean, not a perfect lap. I mean, it's a good lap. But from Hartwiggy, I kind of expect a little bit better, a little bit more. To be honest, I expected him maybe do a 27.5. What does Reptile do? Tries Oxygen Thief's pace at the moment, 27.9. Reptile goes 27.929. There you go. Maybe it shows that Oxygen Thief should be Tier 1 next season. I'll stop that now. Sorry for giving you all the seizure. Here's Chris. Yeah, I'm not surprised Chris has got the ultimate. Did that toe help Hartwiggy to the top there? I wonder. It might not have. I have to check. But we'll see what Chris's time here is at the moment, real quickly. I mean, you never really know if it was helped or not. You never really know. Chris now will surely go to the top here on these soft tyres. Close to a 27.5. So there you go. So Chris will be sun on the soft tyres unless he can somehow beat a 27.5 on mediums, which I'd be amazed. Bryce coming up to the end of his lap time now. And I think he's pretty much wasted his time on those mediums. But he'll have time to get back around to put on a set of softs. 29.5, not great of a lap on mediums. Biss goes to 4th. Look at those medium runners. There, that's not the right one. That's the right one. Look how close it is between those medium runners. Close between 2nd and 5th right now. Well, 2nd and 6th because Oxygen Thief on those soft tyres, which on the mediums, but Thief, I don't think he needs to go on those softs. I don't think he needs to. The ones that I think could beat him on a set of softs, Kruder probably could. Sydney Swan maybe. I don't know about Elon. Little T's about to start left on, and Pinju could as well. So this is going to be an interesting final 3 minutes. See how it all plays out here in this one. Yo, hold on a second. Let me just see if this works. I don't think this works. Ah, there you go, yo. There you go. That's how you join. That's the first time I've done that, yo. So there you go. That's how you join, yo. If you want to join the league. I think that's a link to next season, I do believe. So, yeah. Next season here in FormulaOCE. So there you go. If I see out there on another lap, I think he's made a horrible decision. But Frizy might want to just sell it outside the top 10 anyway. So, and Frizy always likes to go the alternate, and he'll probably start on the hard tyres. Which is probably a stupid decision. In all honesty. Reptile has soft selected, but I think he's just doing that as a juke. Because he's done that many times this season. I don't expect Reptile to be starting soft when he's rivals on the mediums. I don't think he would do that. When Dutchy's out, Dutchy out there in a good position. Oh, this could get feisty here tonight, and a bit up there. Oh, no Jenny Gooch to make it even more interesting. So, man, it's going to be I think it's going to be a fun fight into turn 1 tonight. Reptile out there now, but it's a juke. There's no way. I can't see him going out there qualifying on softs. I don't think Oxygen 15 needs to complete his lap either. But who knows, I could be surprised here. It'll depend on what Little T does here, and Pinju. They're going to be the two big factors here at the moment. Kruder crosses the line. Frosty retires, so Kruder's in the pits. Little T goes 7th. See, Oxygen Feet's coming out. But Kruder's done. Unless it's 2 minutes to go, and the game has, of course I'm a minute behind, because why not? Frizy's already out. Mamula, so I don't know if Mamula can get into a 27, honestly. Chris retires. Chris is happy with his lap. Here comes Pinju. Does Pinju make things interesting? He does. The first 26 of the night. I heard him on another stream saying he was shit here. I don't know if you're shit if you can do a 26.734. I don't even think I can do a 26.734. God. It's one thing I hate about league races. Who say that they're shit at a track and then they do a lap like that. God, I hate that. That's why I'm retired in 3 weeks' time. T is in unless Sydney Swan or Elon have anything to say about it. I don't know if Mamula can improve on it. Don't know. Here comes Sydney Swan now. Sydney Swan's in, but Elon could challenge him. 3 attempts up. Let's watch Elon in the first sector, and then we'll go to Sydney Swan. He's up. So Sydney Swan doesn't need to do this lap. Crosses the line. Goes, he does improve. Does improve, but only by a 10th. What can Elon do? Muller is 8 attempts up. If he can find time in the middle sector, maybe Mamula's in this. And he may get a little toe from Mamula. Mamula might get a toe from Elon behind. It's really interesting. 3/10 the difference. Oh, 5/10 up. 1.7 up, Mamula. It's on. It's on. Who's going to be out? Kruder. Both Kruder and City Swan could be out here. Elon crosses the line. He goes ninth. Mamula. Where did Mamula go? P2! Wow. Mamula, if you watch this back, I massively apologise for underdenying your pace. What a great lap from you. Holy shit. So, Kruder and City Swan are both out. Wow, Elon and Little T just make it. So, wow, what a session. What a session. Here in Q2. And now it gets even more interesting because it's time for the fight for pole. So here we go, it's time for the fight for pole position here at the Japanese Grand Prix. He's going to get pole position, he's going to take it. Find out. About to find out who can take pole position here for the Japanese Grand Prix. 26's time you're looking at around here. Ooh. What do I think we could see as for like a pole lap? A pole lap around here, a good one. As a great shot there, seeing the Ferrari exiting out of the pits. This one is, who's that? Is it Dutchy? Dutchy. I think he's only just gone on a track now because he wants me to give him an onboard lap. Round here, I think you're going to see about a 26. I think pole could be 26.3, 26.4, so we'll have to wait and see how things go. I forgot to put a setup on goddamn. Got on the mic in it fair. Goat on. Jeez, I can't read. I've only had 4 beers today. Had 4 beers. I don't feel tipsy. I don't. I just feel. I feel tired. I'm tired. There's going to be a massive celebration from me once Brazil is done. There's going to be a massive celebration in 3 weeks. On the 11th of July. Which is actually my birthday. So, 11th of July, the final race of this season of FormulaOCE, it's going to be my birthday. And I'm probably going to be celebrating insanely because finally, I don't have to play 2020 anymore. But we're about to go on an onboard lap with Dutchy. And I'll talk to you in just a second, New Zealand, right? Because we're about to go on an onboard lap, like we always do here in Q3. Here in Japan, 18 corners. I like this track. It's a good track. I can be demanding, boy, oh boy. Out of turn 18, here we go. 4 lap around Japan. Coming up to turn 1 and turn 2 right now. This is where the action will be tonight because boy, if you go side by side too much, you're going to see calamity and some chaos. And now coming to the part of the track where Mitchie does not like because the first sector I think is garbage. But it's a great track anyway. And some people love it, some people hate it. Coming to the end of the first sector right now. And coming up to turns 18, 90. Dingers, of course. And it's a purple sector for Dutchy. Looking not too bad at the moment. No, now coming up through turn 10 and 11. Once to get it right, you want to get the good speed out of the corner here to get the right momentum here. Through turn 12 and come up to Spoon Curve very, very shortly. Here at Japan, through the Spoon Curve, through turn 13, 14 now. If you get the good power and momentum out of the corner, you can get a good run through here because you get that good power momentum, you get a couple attempts. I used to think it was the DRS straight here, but I was wrong. Through the beautiful 130R, and now through the last sector now, 16, 17, 18, the triangle, and now Dachi across the line, 27-0. So, not a bad first lap. Broken Reptile, the championship leader. Is this going to be a 26 for him, or is he going to be in the 27s? Crosses the line. 27-1. Chris, his teammate. Looks like he's got some pace. 27-5, but I expect that was probably a used tyre set from Chris. Mamula off the circuit. Here comes Pinju. 27-8. He's probably on a used set of tyres as well. Oxjafif in the wall. As Hartwicke now about to finish off his lap time right now. We'll want to get pole here at the moment to be in a comfortable position. 26-7 for Hartwicke. I'm not drunk, I promise. It's been a long day. And when it's been a long day, I slur my fucking words. I was about to say it's a safety car. I was about to say it was a safety car. A bit of spaghetti's lap time now. Mate, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. A bit of spaghetti's lap time now. 26-7 at the top for Hartwicke, so Hartwicke doing not too bad at the moment. And yes, Wolfie. Shh. Shh. Don't say. Shh. And yes, Ryan, I do agree with you. I'm the same. I'm just tired of league racing in general. Six more times I have to be on this game. After tonight, 5 more times I have to be on this game. 5 more. And then I can uninstall it forever. Can't wait. And yes, Wolfie. Yes, I could be a little bit loose in FormulaOCE. Because I'm allowed to. Unlike another league that I do, I'm not allowed to be a swearing person, unfortunately. But it's probably a good thing, because that league's on in the morning, so... Whereas at night, it's just rated R. You know, it's rated R at night. It's gotta be. You've gotta be rated R at night. As now Abyss crosses the line, can he challenge Hartwicke? No, he can't. It's only 26-9 for Abyss. But it's close. It's very close. Very close tonight. I think it's been the closest it's been this season in qualifying. 28-1 from Little T. He goes 7th. So Little T goes 7th and Elon now out on circuit. So 5 minutes to go in this session. Keep pushing. Oh man, keep pushing. Who's the old man? There's a lot of old men here in FormulaOCE, like Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. Chris he might have audio on stream right now. I'm sorry, Chris. Me? No, 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 no. Stop it. I'm a young 26 in 2 weeks. I'm a young 26 in 2 weeks, so... so... But it feels like 40, to be honest. That's why I'm retiring from league racing, so I could just be a commentator. Because it's much easier just to do this. Which, by the way, folks, next season Tier 1 will be, hopefully I'll be using a PC by then for Tier 1. I cannot wait for that. Be able to do some good things on stream. May put points on the screen, shit. Do a bunch of crazy shit on stream. It's going to be a lot of fun next season, and hopefully we'll make the stream a bit more enjoyable. I'm hopefully trying to do that throughout all the other leagues I do as well, so yeah, make it a bit more of a know what's going on and everything, and yeah, Looking forward to it. Chris is about to start off his lap time, and he's gone out early. Chris likes to go a little bit early. So that I don't know why it's changed to little T there. This game is just top notch. As Chris now begins his lap time in the first sector. But sometimes he does one lap, and if it goes badly, he'll lift off and go again. That's usually Chris's deal. Chris is a very smart league racer. No doubt about it. I'm sound like in my foot. Well, I'm actually not. I think I sound like I'm in my fucking tens. I can see Seal and Ryan the times that I squeal as a commentator. It sounds like I'm a fucking 12-year-old sometimes, the way I commentate. Jesus Christ. So many other more mature commentators out there that sound older than me. That aren't even, that are younger than me. Honestly. Oh dear. But yes, thank you, Wolfie. Thank you for tuning in, and anyone else tuning in at the moment. The race is not too long away, and it's going to be an interesting race, especially down into turn 1. Shall be very interesting. Chris now coming to the end of this up. Is this an improvement? It is, but it's not enough to topple Hartwiggy. Only a 26.878. Now you might see drivers, you might see the time a minute 55, but this game is just top notch. This game is just top notch that spectators, for some reason, have a minute delay. Because it makes sense. So, yeah, it's hopefully that's fixed by next game, but it never usually is, because they don't fix spectator shit in F1. Cody's don't do that. Because they don't care about the spectators. They just don't. Even though inside wording that spectator mode has some added features. Added features what? No? Who said that? No one said that. No one said that. Let's just ignore that. Actually, no, it has no added features. It's basically just the same. Or is it? Or is it? Hartwiggy retires. That's an interesting choice. Or has he made it out late? Because if you look at your middle, the middle of your screen, that McLaren stopping, I think he's not made it out in time. Well, that's a big moment. That could be interesting. Pinter's fastest middle sector. Well, this has made things very interesting now, hasn't it? Pinju, does he go to the top? And Pinju's starting the soft start figure. I'm pretty sure he goes to pole. 26.6. Well. This has gotten interesting now. What does Oxford Thief do? Can Oxford Thief move his way up to the top? I've been told I have to say nice things about Oxford Thief, so Oxford Thief. Oh, what a bit's about to start a lap time. Oxford Thief, not enough. It's 28.3. Or was he hoping to go for a second lap? Oh dear, this is going to get ugly. Oh dear, this is ugly. This has gotten ugly. Oh, someone's off track. It's Momola. Momola's off track. Oxford Thief is following Abyss along. That's not going to help him. That's not going to help him. Oh, someone spun! Who spun? Oh, it's Oxford Thief. It's Oxford Thief. Oxford Thief has spun. Out at the moment. Chris is done. Abyss is 10th up. And Darchi and Reptile near each other at the moment. So here comes Darchi. What can the AlphaTauri do here at the moment? Reptile behind. Oh, that was close from Reptile. In the grass for the AlphaTauri. Here comes Reptile and Dutchy now. What can these two do? Watch on board from Reptile. Dutchy crosses the line. Goes fourth. Reptile goes for the timing. Was a little bit glitch there for me. I do apologise. Abyss doesn't improve. So Pinju's on the pole. Pinju has gotten pole by only just. Reptile came so close to Hartwiggy. And the Ferraris are right behind Hartwiggy right now. Reptile's smart choice maybe is to let his teammate go, because I believe Chris will be starting the soft tyres and may try to let Chris to attack Hartwiggy, help out in the end. So that could be a story to watch out for in the opening stages of this Grand Prix. And Wolfie saying always here to support Reptile. And yes, Reptile, great driver, except on Sundays, because I'm battling him in the championship on Sundays. Be sure to tune in for that on Sundays, of course. Just 4 points between me and Reptile at the moment. Just a little plug there. Sienna qualified. Pinju on the pole, but only just. It's so close here at the moment. And we're just moments away to get things started here for the Japanese Grand Prix. And I can tell you right now, we've already had a stewards inquiry. Criticum has put Frizy into the stewards. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. So the points at the moment, everybody, as I get them up right now, it's 3-point lead for Reptile over Hartwiggy. Just 3 points. Reptile leads over Hartwiggy in the championship right now. Little T third, Oxygen fourth, Blank in fifth. Oh, sorry, Abyss in fifth. No Name in sixth. Criticama seventh. Goats for Life eighth. Elon ninth. Frizy 10th. Chris in 11th. Muckpin 12th. Sparky 13th. Black Hammer, Plum Plate, Storm Hubbo, Mamula. And then it's Stroke Race. It's your boy and Pinju. As we say again, McLaren can take the constructors here tonight if they outscore. Let me have a look what Hartwiggy said, actually, because Hartwiggy said it in the chat. Let me find it real quick. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just doing something that I should have written down before. 29 points. So if McLaren outscore Red Bull by 29 points, they are winners. 29 points. Yep, they are winners. So McLaren over Red Bull. But I believe, as people have already read it up already, Criticum has left the session. Oh dear. Hopefully gets back in time. I believe, as I look at the chat here real quick, points here real quick, Ferrari only 6-7 points behind Red Bull, so Ferrari could move up the standings here tonight as well. So, yeah. I'm interested to see how that all plays out in the latter stages here of this one. So, let's have a look at these tyres, shall we? Get the gaps correct. There we go. So Pinju on the softs, Hartwiggy, Broken Reptile, Dutchy, Abyss, Thief on the mediums. Surprisingly, everyone outside the top 10 except for Sydney Swan and Notorious are on the mediums, and everyone else is on the softs. That's a surprise. I did not expect to see that. I thought we would have seen a couple on the mediums. I thought we might have seen a couple, maybe one on the hards, because this is the kind of track where you could go on the hards as long as you could. You know, you could go on the hards if you wanted to, but I mean, the mediums are such a superior tyre and quicker. But it's interesting, isn't it? Really interesting. Mamula thought we were racing. Oh dear. It's Supro saying, let's go Pinju. Well, Pinju in a good position. He will need to hope that a few of the drivers behind get into some chaos. Really, that's what he will need, to be honest. So, Be interested to see how this all plays out here for the Japanese Grand Prix. But yeah, if I'm Reptile, if Chris gets a better start, let him through. But I feel like Chris will be a team player, and if Chris is holding up Reptile, he'll let Reptile through. So this is going to be an interesting start. It's going to be an interesting start. Hartwig needs a good jump. I think if Hartwig can get... why did I say little... Pinju, if you can get Pinju off the start here, I think Hartwig will win it. He's got it in the bag. But safety cars will play a factor. Like they did on Sunday, unfortunately. Softs to hards, yeah, no. It's softs to mediums. Mediums to hards, yeah, no. Pinju, Hartwig, Reptile, Chris, and Dutchy. We have 3 rounds to go on Wednesday nights as we wait for a stroke race to come to P20 on the grid. It is the battle, 27 laps of the Japanese Grand Prix about to get underway here in Japan. Racing, and it's not a great start for Reptile. Chris has got a good jump over Hartwig. There's a crash in the wall, big crash behind. Storm Hunter, Sydney Swan involved in that one, and it's a safety car already. It's a safety car already, and that's going to help Hartwig. Oh, Reptile had a shocker start. He's out to P7, but Pinju a great start. Hartwig, I think, could have been under pressure there from Chris behind. But that safety car has helped him for now. Dutchy in a good position. Abyss is a tyre penalty. So 5 seconds he is. He must have hit someone. Little T, Reptile down in 7th. Reptile this in Wednesday nights has not got good starts. Oxygen Thief P8. And boy, that was a big crash behind. It may have started because one of the Red Bulls. Kritikama might have damage as well, maybe. I don't know how he got involved in that, to be honest. So the safety car is out already. Oh dear, safety car is out already. And that is disastrous. Here. At the moment. Storm Hunter's just trying to get that car back to the pit lane. Now here's an interesting factor here in this. You could go on the hards to the end if you wanted to. If you wanted to. But your big worry is you're going to be behind 20 cars. That's your problem. So that's your big problem here if you wanted to do that, because you're going to be stuck behind 20 cars. But if you're anyone who has got damage here at the moment, I'd come in. I'd just put hards on if you got damage. If you got damage at the back, I'd put hards on. Absolutely. I'd go hards to the end. And it looks like it's the 3 that will evolve, 4 that will evolve in that incident that caused the safety car. And they will come into the pit lane. Everyone goes mediums, hards for Sydney Swan Kritikama. Storm Hunter goes mediums. So there you go. And one away to start the Japanese Grand Prix. My goodness. Don't mind me, I'm just taking a little bit of water. So Pinju leads over Hardwiggy. Oh, what's happened here? That was an Chris, like a move. Okay, well, they've sorted it all out anyway. Reptile a little bit further back. Oxygen Thief's in there in P8 right now. Mamula Frizy, here is the positions gained. There we go. Alright. 10th down to 13th. 4 positions gained for those drivers. And Black Hammer and Stroke Race with 5 positions gained. The most lost, Elong. But all-spot crew to come, and most importantly, 8 positions lost on that restart. So, question is, why did Abyss get his penalty for hitting Little T? Unless Little T hit the back of him, I don't know. That was like just before the safety car, I don't know. This game can be very confusing. So, wow. So we're on lap through 27, the safety car out at the moment. We will see the safety car in this lap, I guarantee you, unless a driver decides, the back three decide to pit again. But we should see the safety car in Storm Hardo. Never mind. So yeah, we should see the safety car in this lap. And it'll make things very interesting at the front. How's Hartwiggy gonna get this jump? Chris will try to see if he can jump Hartwiggy as well. This makes it easy as well for everybody to do their medium soft medium strategy as well. If you're not going on that strategy, if you weren't thinking to go on that strategy before, you're definitely going on that strategy now. You're definitely going medium soft or soft medium. So, especially those soft runners definitely be going soft medium, definitely now. Especially under this safety car, and able to conserve their tyres. So all 20 drivers still in the Grand Prix, which some people may worry about that. All 20 still being in the Grand Prix make things very interesting. Pinju just getting himself ready. Let's see how things go. It's Pinju, Hartley, Chris, Dutchy and Abyss. Your top 5. It's about to get back underway here. Safety car is into the pit lane. There it is. It's about to get in the pit lane, and Pinju will go when he's ready to go. Hartwiggy will try to stay with him as much as he can. Chris will try to stay with Hartwiggy as much as he can. And Dutchy's probably just hoping for a crash up ahead. Which, behind, there is one. Sydney Swan around. I don't know if that was a crash or he's just spun on his own. Chris looks like he went for a move there on Hartwiggy. Dutchy's sitting there behind. But I don't know if Dutchy should be trying to go for a move here on Chris. I think Dutchy should be waiting for Chris to go for a move on Hartwiggy. Because, of course, Chris has the soft tyres and has the tyre advantage right now. What Chris wants is... Oh, and Hartwiggy's almost... Oh, Chris has a moment. He got a little bit excited after seeing the moment there that Hartwiggy had. It was quite a moment there from Hartwiggy. He's lucky to hold on to it. Someone's gone around behind. And I believe that is Sparky. Has a moment. And Pinju now has a 1 second lead. That's what he needs. But what he needs right now is for Chris to put the pressure on Hartwiggy. That's what he needs right now. Fascinating race here at the moment. Abyss now trying to close up here on Dutchy as well. Oh, and Chris pushing hard here at the moment. He'll try to get that DRS out of the corner. But Hartwiggy isn't his up as well. And it looks like Pinju didn't have a good last sector because it's down to a second as Chris looked for him, Hartwiggy. Wait a second, off for now. Reptile now behind Little T. That's going to be frustrating. And Reptile's just got to be patient, especially as Little T's lagging a little bit here. Oh, Abyss is gone! And this is going to hold everyone up behind. This allowed Little T to get through, and Reptile didn't get through. So now Oxygen Fifa's up in this fight as well. Reptile's got to be careful here. Reptile's got to be very careful. Oh, and Chris, don't want to hit that curb on the left, my friend. Someone's around. It's Sparky. Oh, dear. Well, it's not been a great night so far for Sparky in the Haas. Meanwhile, Stroke Racing crew to Carmel going at it behind. Reptile's lost a bit of time because of that incident, that moment for Abyss. You're going to see a DRS training form here very shortly, folks. And this is where things get really tough. This is where things get extremely so bad you can't do anything about it, and that's why Chris needs to try and see if he can get up to the back of Hartwiggy at the moment. And Dutchie might now start to think of a move here because Chris is not exactly pressuring Hartwiggy here for P2. Now Little T's holding up Abyss. Oh, Little T's lagging a little bit as well. This will build the frustration for Abyss right now. Abyss will just want to get past. All Reptile has to do is just be patient. He may try and undercut them as well if he can. Not sure if he's sitting there behind Frizy in not a bad position as well in the top 10 right now. So back at the front, it's a second. Chris and Dutchie will be praying that someone's around, actually. Notorious. Around? And I was trying to say there is that Sparky's in the pit lane on the hard tyres now. Chris and Dutchie, excuse me, will be hoping that Hartwiggy isn't in DRS range of Pinju, because then they can attack Hartwiggy here. But it looks like at the moment they're not going to be able to, because Hartwiggy is still in that DRS and that's what he needs to be in. Does Chris have enough? He's actually got a lot of momentum here. Someone's around. It looks like Sydney Swan. Here comes Chris. This could be an important move for Reptile's championship, but it's not enough. Abyss for a Lil T. And Reptile will be happy with that. But there isn't a train up ahead. So now he can try to pass Little T here. So Chris thought about it. Oh, Hartwiggy did not have a good run there. Did not have a good run there for, I think, turn 6 or 7. Might have been 7. Now can Chris attack Hartwiggy here? There's another car around. It's Kruder? No, it's Goats. Oh, don't have a wheel off. This would open this race up if a safety car came out now. Goats with the spin. Chris now trying to close down, but Hartwiggy is close now on Pinju. This is what he needs to do. If you get that momentum off Pinju, it's going to hurt Chris to attack him. Look at this. What a fight this is, and Chris is not going to have enough. Actually, Hartwiggy did not have a good exit. He did not have a good exit out of the final corner. Here comes Chris for second. Hartwiggy defends, and Chris doesn't think about it yet. Holds back, and that's Sydney Swan around. While Frizy and Mamula are going at it, these two have had a history. Oh no, Mamula's in the wall! Oh dear, I hope there was not... Oh dear, I hope there was no contact between Mamula and Frizy. Oh dear, that's ugly. Reptile can't get past Little T at the moment. This now tries to close past Dutchie. And this fight is now for the top 3 is still on here at the moment. Yes, Pinju looking not too shabby at the moment. That's another car round, is it? It was a yellow flag, but I believe we're fine for now. Wow. Fascinating race this is at the moment. Oh, Goats for Life's had a little bit of a spin behind. More cars having more trouble. It might be Storm Hunter actually. Has he got damage? He doesn't. Don't know why he's gone slow down. Hartwig has saved a lot of VRS here. This is big for his race. Hartwig now trying to see if he can close up here on Pinju. Pinju has a moment. Now Hartwig has to be patient. Has to be patient. He should know that him and Pinju are on a different strategy, so he doesn't need to get by quickly. He doesn't. Oh, that's a warning. Oh, that's something Hartwig does not need. Yeah, Hartwig's just got to be patient here. So they go for unnecessary moves. We've seen unnecessary moves this season that's cost him points. He doesn't want to do it here. Plate gets a time penalty. Reptile is all over the back of Little T now. Well, watch see happens here. Because Reptile needs to make this move. Reptile right now has Abyss, because Abyss has a 5-second. But this is the battle for the lead. Pinju's using a bit too much ERS. He doesn't need to use it. He needs to save it for the straight. Should have him here unless he has a bad exit. That's perfect. Pinju's in. And there's a car around behind, and it might be Notorious. I suspect this is hards unless it's mediums. Yeah, hard tyres for Pinju. But I did say, if you're not confident with a softer medium, you go soft to hards, but I feel like Pinju, you could have done soft to medium easy. But who knows? The race could go his way at the end. He could be up there on the podium. Pinju it could happen. We'll have to wait and see. Chris will go as long as he can to get on those medium tyres as well, and Hartwig now has clean air, which he will want to see. The Reptile's gone past Little T. Reptile now in a good chance for a podium here at the moment. Good chance. But safety cars can always erupt. And there you go. I said it before. Oh, Dutchy's around. Did he hit the wall? Reptile should pass him here. Get damage. Oh dear. The man that I thought was going to win by half an hour has had a moment. It's been out of the spoon curve. It must have been turn 14. He's had a spin. Reptile will look for this. Yep, and he goes for it. So I don't know what happened there to Dutchy. Wow, that's a big moment for Dutchy now. And he doesn't have damage, so it must have just been a spin, and he's kept it off the wall. Good on him. Chris holding on to under a second of Hartwig at the moment. I suspect we'll see Chris in very shortly. Pinju now trying to get for the midfield plate, but he's held up. Chris gets a time penalty. As said before, Hartwig, there's been a couple times this season when positions have cost him because of penalties. Plum plate all over the place right now. This is going to be frustrating for Pinju. Hugely frustrating for Pinju right now. Oh, and he's got him. He's got him. And now Pinju, the one advantage Pinju has on those hard tyres, he can just go. And Pinju has the pace, so if he can try to get as much margin as Hartwig as he can, it'd be a good story for him. So I expect Chris in this lap for a set of mediums. Most likely. Yes. As there's a car around, it might have been plum plate. Yeah, it might have been plum plate, in all honesty. So, little T in as well. Frizy goes for another lap. Brave. Dutchy may just sit behind Reptile for now. Well, he probably should actually, because Reptile's catching Abyss. There's a car around again, and it's Notorious. Wow, ever since I said Notorious has got pace, he's just shit in the bed, to be honest. Sorry, Notorious, if you watch this back. I do apologise for giving you the curse. So, for 3.9 from Hartley, that's the margin he needs right now, but he doesn't want to get another penalty, so it'll hurt his race even more. About 12 or 27. So about 15, 16, 17, you're going to see pit stops here of these medium runners for soft tyres. What is the gap between Pinju and Hartley? It's 22 seconds. Does Pinju gain time? I don't know. In all honesty. Meanwhile, all the way down the field, why has he gone hard? Okay, that baffles me. Why he's gone hard? I think that's a big mistake. Unless his mediums have worn out too much. But boy, that 5-second penalty is a big thing for him. Dude, that's a big championship changing stuff there for Reptile. But Hards, unless he doesn't have a fresh set of softs left, but still, I'd still be going medium soft. That's a big mistake. That's a big mistake from Reptile. And I think it's given him the curse for him actually doing that strategy by doing the pit stop. That surprises me. And now we got Black Hammer's Mamula, I think, has gone around. Someone else has gone around. It's Notorious again. And Notorious is not having a good night here at the Japanese Grand Prix. Wow. What can you say about this race? And Beatstar, we only just bought the Nightbot in, so good job using it, my friend. Oh, it's a virtual. Oh, if I'm Oxygen Thief, I'm coming in on a set of softs. No, Thief, you! Oh, why would you come in? Even on hards. Oh, well, it's like actually, it's like 14. Never mind. Never mind. Forget what I said. It's too early. It's too early for the soft runners. Notorious is out. Yeah, ignore what I said. I thought it was lap 15. Yeah, too early. Yeah, I didn't look at the lap counter. It's too early. It's too early to go medium soft. Too early. To make them those soft tyres. Elon's come into the lane. Unless Elon's going to prove me wrong. He goes on another set of mediums. Oh, he started on softs. Okay. I was, well, he had wing damage anyway. Chris now is close up here on Pinju. Wow. So, Chris could be in a good position for a podium here. I'm still baffled by Reptile, one of the great drivers who are good on tyre wear. That's medium hard. There must be some reason for that. There must be. Aren't we? He's going to go as long as he can and go medium soft. Dutchy will go again. Sparky's out, and if that's a safety car, he's retired to pit lane. Right. Yeah, that surprises me. Reptile going on the hards. That really does. But you still want to go on softs anyway at the end. You start on the mediums. Chris, oh, what's going on there? Why did Chris lift off there? That's an awkward one. So, wow. So, bearing another penalty from Hartwiggy. Oh, it might be Hartwiggy, Dutchy, and Abyss top 3. Actually, no. Oh, look out for Chris. Look out for Chris. What's the margin between 19 seconds? So this is going to be fascinating. This is going to be interesting now. Honestly, if I'm Chris right now... Oh... Honestly, if I'm Chris right now, I'd sit behind Pinju. Or would I? I don't know. I'd use Pinju here to gain time. Because as now Oxygen Thief goes past the lapped car, here at Japan, the DRS train, it's so tough to pass. Well, I think Chris is going to go past Pinju anyway, so forget about what I'm about to say. Chris is a racer and he'll want to get past Pinju here anyway. So, I don't think he'll be thinking about my strategy and what I would do. But he gets by. Unless Pinju can stay with him, that's going to be the interesting story. If Pinju can stay with him here. Oh, and they catch it stroke race in the wrong spot. Possible players don't want to pass him. But these two stay with DRS each other. It's going to be a bit tougher for Hartwiggy and Abyss and Dutchy to go by. Hartwiggy will have to really work those softs in the places he needs to work them. He would really need to work them well, because if he's stuck behind that DRS train, it's going to be tougher for him. So this is going to be interesting. Hartwiggy's going to have to use those softs really well, and so will Dutchy. Margin between Dutchy and Hartwiggy right now is 5 seconds, so I'm not penny for Hartwiggy. Dutchy could win this race. Who knows? The one thing Pinju does not want to do is bail Chris here at the moment, I don't think. I think what Pinju needs to do is use Chris. Hartwiggy's in. It'll be soft tyres, Abyss. Don't forget has the 5 seconds. He's about to get another one, but he holds on to it for now. Dutchy goes another lap, surprisingly. Softs on for Hartwiggy, softs on for Abyss. And of course Abyss gets held. Is that 5 seconds? Chris is hounding down Oxygen Thief right now, by the way. Where's Hartwiggy? There he is. So again, as I said, the DRS here, DRS train is such a, can be a huge problem that Hartwiggy's going to have to use those softs at the right possible places. That's where he's going to have to use them. So this is going to be a fascinating end to this race, because Hartwiggy's going to have to make some moves here, and Reptile's going to try to stay with him and pressure him. Or Reptile's going to try to stay with Hartwiggy, stay in the DRS. And what Reptile will be hoping for right now is that Hartwiggy gets hurt by that DRS train. One thing that Chris and Pinju will need right now is for Dutchy and Oxygen Thief to come in very soon. Well, last week Hartwiggy's softs didn't work for him to get past Jenny Gooch. And see, this is where he's going to have to use his advantage on these soft tyres. The front straight, if he's stuck behind Pinju and Chris, but Pinju's lost time to Chris, that's going to help Hartwiggy. I'm telling you right now, Dutchy's in, Oxygen Thief's in. But yeah, if Pinju loses that DRS to Chris, that's going to help Hartwiggy so much. So much. So this is going to be a fascinating end to this Grand Prix. It's going to be fascinating, because Hartwiggy's going to have to get by these two in places that maybe he's not able to do regularly. He's got to use those softs to his advantage. Pinju's struggling a little bit on those hards. He's losing time, and that's just helping Hartwiggy. That's helping Hartwiggy so much here at the moment. And Chris is trying to hope that, I think Chris is probably would be hoping that Pinju stays with him. Because again, I said that DRS train is going to be affected at 94% tyres as well. Gee. Reptile right now is looking like going to be down in 7th. He's going to lose a lot of points today. And heading into Mexico. Boy, Hartwiggy is in a good position for the championship. Storm Hunter retires in the pit lane. And yeah, Hartwiggy, that's where he needed to do it, and he's got it done. And he'll get Chris here soon as well. So yeah, Hartwiggy. But I'll tell you right now, Pinju was on those medium tyres. Boy, I think this race could have gotten even more interesting. But Hartwiggy's going to look for Chris here for the lead, and we'll get it done. And oh no! What? What? Have I just witnessed? Dutchy might win this race. Dutchy might win this race. Now, I have many questions here. Storm Hutto, did I not oh no, did I not turn on ghosting? Oh no, did I not? No, ghosting was on, wasn't it? I'm sure ghosting was on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure ghosting was on because they... Yeah, so... Something's... Yeah, Chris is in, Pinju's in, Reptile's in. No, Reptile stays out! That's... What is Reptile drinking tonight? And he's got a 5-second... Is Reptile trying to hope to cause a massive train here? That's what is Reptile drinking tonight? What is Reptile drinking? So well, it hasn't cost you a championship yet, Hartwiggy. Because let's let's unravel this, because we got time here. Okay, let's unravel everything going right now. For what Hartwiggy you just said, I don't think you lost the championship, because I think Reptile's made a huge mistake here for not going into the pits. He's made a huge mistake. Hartwiggy right now, I'd be mad as you are right now, because I think that's a that's a fuck up from the game, man. I do feel for you, Hartwiggy. So, okay, so yeah, Storm Hunter, that's not Storm Hunter's fault. That is not Storm Hunter's fault. So, for anyone that says that's Storm Hunter's fault, that is not. Because he purely retired in the pit lane, and the game's brought him out on circuit, and that's what's happened. And Hartwiggy's obviously had nowhere to go, and the AI has just cost Hartwiggy the race win there. Oh my god. And no, it has not. I disagree, Hartwiggy. Reptile's got a 5-second right now. He's on hard tyres, and he's going to get swamped. I think Reptile's going to have to hope that a train of cars help him out here. I think that's it. That's probably the only thing he's thinking in his head right now, is that train of cars. It's not the reason why I thought before with him going medium hards. I don't think it's a tyre thing, because I don't know why he would think that, because you could still go worn tyres, 2 lap old tyres on softs right now. I don't think I think he could have gone on softs. I think he's hoping for a massive train here to help him out, but that would hurt him anyway, because as you can see, he's got a 5-second. And it was a speeding penalty, so he can't take that off. This is unbelievable. If you've just joined us, Hartwiggy out due to Stormhunter retiring the pit lane, but his AI car coming back onto the track, not ghosted. Ghosting is on, so it's not that. I don't know why in this game, why the AI car doesn't ghost, especially when Stormhunter's car was a lap down. And Broken Reptile, he will gain points on Hartwiggy, but how much is the question? How much is the question? And I don't know if he can gain a lot here. I really don't think he can. Because he's going to be under pressure here by all these guys, and he needs to hope for a massive train. Right now, Dutchy and Abyss are in a massive position. And see, he could have pitted. He would have been P6 on no, he would have been P5 on track right now. And why am I giving him so much shit right now? Because he's my rival on Sunday and I can do it. Stroke Race is still in the pit lane, so we're going another lap. Man, this is a fascinating championship, isn't it? It's safety car's in! Wow! Safety car in so late! That is so late, the safety car's just come in. And Dutchy now will be wanting to get past Reptile as quickly as possible. Well, it's game on now. Here comes Abyss on Dutchy. And there's still no chance for another safety car here, folks. Oh my goodness me. Pinscher could still get a podium in all this. Well, technically he is on the podium right now. Little T right there. Oxygen Thief could get on the podium as well. Frozy in a good position as well in P8. Reptile, but again, I don't know why Reptile wants to hold up a training when he's got that 5-second margin. I don't know why. Fascinating finish this is going to be. As Pinscher now tries to get close here to Chris. Chris gets the close to the back of Abyss. Oh man, this is a fascinating race. This is, there's a car around at Sydney Swan. There's still a chance for another safety car, which I don't know what that would do. I don't think it would do much anyway. Reptile's pulling away! What? Reptile's pulling away at the moment. As now Chris now tries to get close. Oxygen Thief gets past Little T. And now Chris trying to get close to the back of this fight. This Abyss looking close here on Dutchy. But again, not enough. But see, could be what Dutchy is hoping. This is what Dutchy could also be hoping for as well, that Reptile just sits up there up ahead. Too, don't forget, because the train, it's going to be worse for Abyss to get by. It's going to be worse. Trust me. It's going to be worse for Abyss to try to get past Dutchy. Trust me. Reptile's doing not too bad. I'm actually surprised. Reptile must be so confident on those hard tyres. 0.7? This bloke, this man is stunning me day by day. But he's not going to win. But could he be thinking in his head? Could he be thinking in his head that Hartwig's out? This could be another factor. Could he be thinking in his head, Hartwig's out, and I'm going to try and pull away? Abyss now is all over Dutchy. I tell you what, Abyss could win this race now if Reptile's pulling away. Oh boy, DRS enabled. I gotta say, Reptile doing a superb job as of right now. Doing a superb job. Pinchu doing not too bad at the moment. He could be on for a podium. It is absolutely game on here at the moment in this race. Dutchy and Reptile with Abyss behind. Fascinating fight in this one. Pinju now trying to get close here to Chris for P4, but Pinju right now, all he has to do is stay in this fight, and he's got a podium in the bag here on Wednesday nights. His first podium on Wednesday nights. And stroke race around. This is the final lap for a possible safety car, by the way. Pricey could be in a good position as well. Down in P8, doing a very nice job. What can Pinju do here? He's got to be patient. Oh, he looked for it. Oh, Dutchy's around! What has happened there? And that's a bit cheeky. Don't want to come back on track! Oh, what's happened there? Meanwhile, Pinju looks for the move on Chris. Up at a P3. What has happened there? Meanwhile, little 10. Oh, Chippy's gone. It's chaos in Japan. Dutchy now back in the P6. Oxygen Thief showed the nose and went around. Pinju could win this race. Oh my goodness me, Pinju could happen. And oh, this has got a oh my god. Dutchy could still get on the podium if well, he's got little T up ahead. That could be a problem. Dutchy could still get on the podium. I think Dutchy's just gone too deep and lost it. I don't think he hit the back of Reptile. Has he got damage? No, well, that might be a little bit of damage up ahead. He may have just gone too deep, maybe. Sydney Swan's around. We have 3 to go. And Pinju might just win this race. Chris can still get on the podium. Reptile's going to have a top 5. Let's have a look-see here. Right now, Reptile could still get on the podium. Could still get on the podium, but the championship's not over. We're seeing what's happened here tonight. And Mexico and Brazil. Oh, Dutchy needs to make this move, but he's got a penalty trying to make the move on little T. Oh my god, that helps Reptile even more. Pinju now, all he has to do is sit behind and he will win this Grand Prix. 2 to go in Japan. What a race. The shock DNF of Hartwig. That was not of his fault at all. It was hashtag blame Cody's. But gee, it's just been an absolute fascinating Grand Prix. 1.2 now for Reptile. Reptile could get on the podium. Jesus Christ, Plum Plate retires. Pinju's about to win this Grand Prix. unless he gets a penalty here on the final lap. Reptile starts it. And we're about to see what the margin is going to be between Reptile and Hartwig in the championship. Sydney Swan now retires, both racing points out. I don't even know who's going to be on the podium at the moment. It looks like to me, it's possibly, Shafif gets a penalty. Frizy up there at the moment. He's actually side by side with Kruger, I think. Look at this, Sydney Swan. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's just a lapped car, never mind. I got a bit excited there. I thought something went on. It's looking like Pinju, Abyss, Chris. I think. What's the gap? No, 2 seconds between Chris and Reptile. And Chris has said he would not try to give Reptile a finish with points. Oh, something's happened behind. Oh dear. I don't know what's going on. So it'll be interesting to see who gets P3, but right now, unless Pinju gets a penalty on 130, he's going to win here tonight. Abyss, Abyss tries to go for a Reptile, it's not going to be enough. But Pinju, 6-6-4-5, will win the Japanese Grand Prix. Chris will get third over his teammate. Dutchy will be a little bit of frustration for him. Little T, 5th, 6th. And I think Ferrari have now passed Red Bull in the Constructors. Oh, it's bedlam. It's absolute bedlam. What a race. Kruger did not win. Kruger did not win. I just want to point out, Kruger did not win the race. Pinju won the race. It was a glitch. It's a glitch. Pinju's the winner from Abyss, from Chris. So there you go. That's your top 3 in an unbelievable Japanese Grand Prix, everybody. But, wow. What can you say? It's Pinju on top at the moment. What a race. I'll invite our top 3. Unbelievable. Oh, dear. What a race. There you go, there's the results, even though it's a mixed results, because I think it's because Kruger left in the formation lap, and that's probably why. Because this game's fantastic. Let's start things off with Chris in P3, even though my screen says P4. Chris, what can you... A good race from you. You had good pace throughout that race and managed to get a podium. Talk us through it.
Yeah, at the start, I was going to pit. I thought I'd be pitting early on those softs, but I actually was keeping up with the medium runs on the softs at the end. I think when I pitted, I only ended up 1 second behind. It was Pinju, I think. I was quite surprised. Yeah. I thought he'd sort of leave me dead, but then on those used softs, I was actually going alright. So I changed the strategy and put mediums on. I wish I put softs on that last safety car. That was my mistake, I thought. but then didn't sort of miscount the laps. And yeah, the shame of the penalty. If I didn't get that penalty, would end up like second. But, so that Pinji ran a good race. I'll try holding him off as long as I can on those mediums. But I thought his first opportunity, I thought said he can have it. And since I had the penalties, no point fighting him.
Yeah, it was a fascinating race, and was your Reptile second and for Ferrari. So well done, P3. And Abyss P2, the penalty cost you in the end, but wow, talk us through it.
Yeah, that was very frustrating on like the third last lap getting the penalty. But yeah, it's my own fault, it's myself. But yeah, it was pretty easy race apart from the incident with Lil T. Like on lap 1 where he hit me up the arse and really I got a penalty and he didn't. That cost me track position on Broken, which in the end turned it out to be the lead of the race. So that was a little disappointing, but otherwise, yeah, it was a very nice race. Looked after the mediums pretty well in the first team. And then the softs, I don't know if they were going to get to the end, but then the safety car, it was just, yeah. And then I knew they were going to get to the end after that, so it was just focus ahead on trying to get past Dutchy and Broken, but we were kind of in a DRS train and no one could do anything, and then all of a sudden Dutchy spun out of nowhere, which actually surprised me, and I nearly actually hit him when he was rejoining. And then yeah, Broken just had a little bit too much speed as well as the pressure from Pinji from behind. So yeah, it was a good race, but definitely wish I didn't get that penalty in the end.
Yes, indeed, but still P2 in the end. Well done. And Pinju P1, absolutely incredible race after getting pole. Safety car in the end then, I think, helped to help, but still no penalties and got the job done.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a right race. Yeah, had to go for not the off strategy with the softs in Q2 because I just couldn't get a lap to give on the mediums. So got pole, which was a bit surprising. I didn't really expect that, and wasn't really able to get away on the softs at the start to Hartwigger. The softs didn't really hold at all, so I had to box early for the hards, and yeah, it was basically that safety car at the end of the day that helped me. Otherwise, it would have been nowhere if it didn't come out. But yeah, the rest was alright. I wasn't going to be able to get past this, so it was really just the penalty that he got at the end of the day that got the victory. So but yeah, it was a good race.
Yeah, getting it done, and well done to you. What a race that was in Japan. Join us next week for the Mexican Grand Prix. 15 points now separate Reptile and Hartley in the championship. Join us on Saturday for F2. And if Noodles wakes up on Sunday afternoon for the Japanese Grand Prix. But until then, it's a goodbye.